When we were celebrating wedding anniversary, I was celebrating it for my parents. We had a great day, and then I cried. And then they were like, "What is wrong with you?" डेथ नहीं होती, डेथ नहीं होती। एंड एक बहुत मजेदार बात मैं तुम लोगों को बताना रादर दिखाना चाहती हूँ that when my cards show me somebody is passing, okay?
Okay, your cards can predict that someone's going to pass away.
Yes, it has come up multiple times. Yes, okay. So here's what I see in the cards, and the cards don't show me anything that this is a coffin card. Okay? What do you understand by coffin? Mrityu, end, over. This card never shows up when there's a death coming up. Okay? Instead, I see the card of long-term journey, the stars, the stalk which shows movement, somebody going. I see a spiritual sort of an end, a pain, grief. This card shows pain, grief. This shows peace, as when we say rest in peace. So I see these cards, and if another card comes up, crossroads. I see another person, like, there's a journey up ahead. There's a path that needs to be taken. I often see crossroads and star and stalk together. 3 of these cards, or maybe something like in this order, or maybe in this order, mostly. That movement ho raha hai, exit hai towards the heavens.
Could it also mean like an end of a cycle and someone's beginning a new chapter in the life?
In that case, I'll get the coffin.
Oh, that's what the coffin is for. And also,
But death, no, coffin is for illness also. Bimari. They show that. Bedridden hona, bimar hona. But, sadness, जॉब क्विट करना, वहां पर ये आ जाता है, पर जिंदगी से निकलते समय, मरते समय ये कार्ड कभी नहीं आ रहा है. दे आर जस्ट शोइंग मी कि जा रहे, कहीं जा रहे हैं, कहीं जा रहे. एंड देन आई हैव टू यूज ऑल माय साइकिक सेंसेस एंड लुक एट द क्लस्टर ऑफ 5-6 कार्ड्स अराउंड इट. एंड देन आई हैव टू फिगर आउट कि ये इंसान किसी की जिंदगी से जा रहा है या दुनिया से जा रहा है. अब वहां पर आपको एक ट्रेन रीडर बनना पड़ेगा. यू can't just pick up 3 readers and 3 cards and predict death. You have to be a seasoned reader. You have to work hard at your system. You have to study the method of reading the cards and understand that this is a death, or this is a departure, or this is an ending.
Since we also talked about Michael Newton, Dolores, and you just showed us the exit card, there is an interesting theory that Dolores also talks about there being 5 exit points in a soul's life. They can choose to take whichever exit. What's your perception or what's your perspective on this?
This is true. My father took the first exit. And he used to keep saying that he used to keep saying that. And the last time I saw him alive, and we parted at the railway station, I was taking a train to Bombay. I would never cry, but that day while saying goodbye, it was like a goodbye. And I cried for 2 hours in the train. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I am such a brave child. I'd never cry. I am studying in Mumbai. I always travel. I go and I come. It's never an emotional bye-bye from my side, but today I'm a mess. And because I knew that the exit is coming. And I used to tell him, as I told you guys before, I used to tell him, you're going to go quickly, you're going to go fast, and I won't be able to do shit about it. So please take care. I knew that if he had taken care, he would have had another 4 chances. But here's the thing with that, what I've studied and found out, if you don't take the first exit, second exit gets harder, third gets even harder, fourth gets terrible. By fifth exit, the family is praying to God कि इनको ले जाइए भगवान, इनको आप ले जाइए, क्योंकि अब हम इनका सेवा नहीं कर सकते. वो जो वेंटिलेटर पे चले जाते हैं ना जो लोग, वो अक्सर अपने आखिरी एग्जिट पॉइंट पे होते हैं. उसके पहले उनके साथ 2-3 एग्जिट पॉइंट सॉर्ट ऑफ आके गए हुए रहते हैं कि, पर जब आपकी हालत बहुत डेप्लोरेबल हो, लॉन्ग टर्म कोमाटोस पेशेंट है कोई, लाइक डेथ जैसी लाइफ चल रही है, लाइफ नहीं है, लाइफ डेथ जैसी हो गई है उनकी लाइफ में जिंदगी ही नहीं है उनकी. और जो लोग हंसते खेलते मुस्कुराते हुए पहली बार में जाते हैं, दे आर वेरी वाइज सोल्स. पहली बात तो they take the first exit, they don't hang on. They take the first exit, and it's planned by the soul, it's in the soul contract. We make that contract with them. We know exactly for how long they are coming. And sometimes they play a dual role in our life. So they come in one, एक रिश्ते में वो हमारे साथ पहले जुड़ते हैं और फिर दूसरे रिश्ते में वो हमसे. So I have seen a case of a client who came who had two kids, a boy and a girl. And एक के बाद एक दोनों बच्चे, she lost them through an illness that ran in the family. And she grieved the loss for years. And she was way older than all of us mothers who used to go to this play group with with our children. And she had twins who she used to bring along with her. And I said, "Ma'am, you're in your slightly mature age. I mean, you decided to have kids later, or what was the thing with you?" And some of us young mothers were talking to her. She said that, "No, I haven't." I said, "You have an older son, right? He must be 16." She said, "How do you know?" I said, "It just felt." So I said, she said, "Yeah." But I said, but then she said, "Yeah, that's my firstborn. He's older. But then, I sadly lost my two younger ones, ek ke baad ek, and it's been a mess. And I've not healed." And I just held her hand and I said, "But why haven't you healed? They're back." And she's like, how are they back? What do you mean?" I said, "Adit and Aditi. They are the ones. These two little babies you're bringing to the play group every day. Doesn't it strike you like two of them are back? Like, can't you see?" And I always used to see them, and मैं उसको हमेशा बोलती थी, "अलका जी, ये बच्चे आपके ना पहले से जुड़े हैं आपसे, ये दोनों आपसे पहले से जुड़े हैं, ये दोनों आपसे पहले से जुड़े हैं." बट आई डिडंट नो कि मुझे लगता था पिछले जन्म के इसके बच्चे होंगे या कोई सोल ग्रुप के लोग होंगे. ये उसके वही बच्चे थे जो उसने खोए थे. एंड had they came back to her as twins, and she had an accidental pregnancy at 44. Completely unexpected. She was hoping to get into perimenopausal zone and grieving. And she had, मेरे पास तो एक ही बच्चा है, मेरे दोनों चले गए. Mothers are very attached. But out of nowhere, she conceives, and she has these two very risky pregnancy. At 45, she delivered them. By the time she was coming to us, she was 48, 49, in the school where they used to meet her. She's like, and some women age a lot. They really don't, they give up on themselves. And she had given up because, of course, the grief that she went through. So she had aged a lot in that grief. And then another pregnancy, which was so hard on her body. And these two people came back, and she has no idea. And I'm just a fellow mother, goes to pick up her kid, and I don't know her. I meet her second time in my life. And I tell her, ki, this, why are you so sad? Kuch pareshani hai kya? She would often be like down, and she would just sit there. And three of us got talking, and she was like, "नहीं यार, मेरी उम्र नहीं है ये सब प्ले ग्रुप में आने की, और मैं ये सब कर चुकी हूँ, मेरा बेटा बड़ा हो चुका है. I've already gone through so much mess, यार, अब मेरे को कुछ नहीं करना यार, तुम लोग होली पे जो करना है करो." And I'm like, "See, what's wrong with you?" And she's like, "I lost my kids." I said, "No, you didn't. They came back." And after that day, I saw a change in the energy of that woman. So she had a contract with those two kids. They were supposed to, whatever lesson she needed to learn, or whatever messages that she needed to go through, whatever experience her soul needed to have, as losing a child is the worst. And then she got a gift of them coming back to her, the same two. So I believe that, जो हो रहा है होने दो. जो प्लान में तुमने डाला है एज अ सोल, कुछ सोच समझ के डाला है, और उसमें लॉस भी इन्वॉल्व है. और क्या पता कब किस मोड़ पे वो ही सोल किसी और रूप में आपके पास वापस आ जाए. एंड इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि ऐसा होगा, बट ऐसा होता है. और कभी कभी पॉसिबल हो जाता है उनसे वापस मिलना इसी लाइफ में. नहीं तो फिर हम नेक्स्ट लाइफ प्लान करते हैं, और फिर नेक्स्ट लाइफ प्लान करते हैं. तो इट इज अ धारावाहिक. इट इज एन एकता कपूर सीरियल. आई लव इट. एंड हाउ स्पिरिचुअल एकता इज ऑल्सो, उसके सीरियल भी खत्म नहीं होते.
So, Prasiddhi, we are so influenced by Dolores's work, and we couldn't, help ourselves but ask you this question. There is this concept that she spoke years before, then जो अब actually में हो रहा है, the earth splitting into new earth and old earth, like, how some people are raised at their vibration and their consciousness. And is it actually true कि earth is going to split into two parts, like physically or energetically? What's your opinion about this?
This ascension story that has been going on since pre 2012 when that Mayan calendar gig came out, that it's going to be over. And then in our circles of hypnotherapy classes, even Dr. Sunny Satin actually wrote a book called Incredibly Believable. And in this book, he had spoken about this very phenomena. And Dolores had spoken about this, so many other people. मुझे तो आने वाले 50 साल तक ऐसा कुछ भी होता नहीं दिखता. What I do sense is that some people will raise their frequency, whatever you call it, consciousness level, whatever you call it, because spirituality is rampant now. It's also becoming a business, which is slightly dicey. There have been a lot of fake teachers who have come along the way. Then Bashar spoke a lot about this thing, and the recent interview with Daralanka has gone viral where he said that they are coming. And I've devoured all those podcasts.
Yeah, we are big followers of Bashar. Dolores Cannon and Bashar has been our initiators in so many ways.
You know what? Split विट तो नहीं होगा. और अभी तो डिस्क्लोजर मूवी भी देख के मैंने इतनी प्रेयर करी है, भगवान ये सच कर दो यार, प्लीज प्लीज कर दो. सो क्योंकि I cannot be friends with you if you're not going to talk about aliens with.
Oh my God, that you've come to our most interesting topic. That is actually our next segment. जो हम आपको ये question पूछने वाले थे. Have you ever come across consciousness beyond the human spirit? Or have you connected?
एक बात बताओ, if मेरे पे गाली पड़ेगी, it's not consciousness. It was something that I saw in the skies. And this is a closely guarded secret. One morning before going to my office, I used to live at Nipinsi Road in Mumbai. Now, this road faces the ocean. So, from every room of my house, I would see the mighty Indian Ocean, okay, the Arabian Sea. And I'm standing in the balcony early morning hours. I would often see mysterious lights in the sky, which I often thought कि कहीं ये Coast Guard वाली ship तो नहीं, कहीं ये कोई flight तो नहीं. I am always discounting what I see. Okay? And then one morning, and it's morning, it's bright sun, and up in the sky, very high, I see a flying object, which I cannot identify. So it's
in your UFO. Oh.
by now मेरी आदत है समुद्र के सामने खड़े होके आसमान देखने की और समुद्र देखने की और होराइजन देखने की. मैं रोज 4 घंटे तक यही करती थी. That was my meditation. I used to walk in that park. Now मैं खड़ी हूँ and my house was literally at the bank of at the shore. I lived like that for 20 years in Mumbai. So I'm obsessed with that location. I loved that place. And so मैं वो जो देख रही हूँ, and I see something super shiny moving super fast. It's definitely not an aeroplane. ये क्या उड़ रहा है हवा में? And then I'm looking, ये है क्या? And I look at it for a good 1 minute. And then there are tall high rises in that area, huge high rises. South Bombay, you have high rises. It just goes behind one building. And then I see it and then it's disappeared. And then I don't know where did it go. Otherwise, I used to follow flight paths. I would follow ships. But this is something I saw which was amazing. And it was not an aeroplane. I don't know what on earth it was. It was definitely not any kind of a thing that can be identified. It was round and circular and shiny, very disclosure-y. That's what I see.
So recently, US has also declassified so many documents which prove that, you know, ETs and...
But एक बात बताऊं तुमको, I still don't believe what it was. मुझे नहीं पता मैंने क्या देखा. And I put this in my heart and I sit quietly about this. And and I was a student at Shamak Dawar's Institute of Performing Arts. I used to love dance. Shamak Dawar had lived down the road all his life. And he was known to cite these things and speak about these things. He was close to Khurshid Bhavnagri and Wispy and Ratu, and he used to do automatic writing. And he was a spiritual, he is a spiritual guy. And I did automatic writing and consulted Khurshid Anti way back. So I was very close to him, and I was a student at his academy. This discussion happened with him. And very interestingly, because I told you I was working as a producer with music companies. One afternoon, I was hanging out with Shankar Ehsan Loy. Ehsan, the guitarist. He was the quiet one. He was a friend. And him and I got into a discussion once. And I'm like, Ehsan, yeah, the things I see, And this was a discussion. He said, shh, tell me, what did you see? Hush, hush. Okay, we're going to have a conversation because I saw something at Nepean Sea Road. I said, you're the second person who's saying this because Shamak Davar said this. And he's like, yeah, I know about what he sees from his house. And he's been vocal. Shamak has been very vocal about what he's seen across the ocean and in the skies and in the same location where I lived. He said, and we had this discussion, and he had also seen the same thing. So I know at least three people, me, Ehsan, and Ehsan and Shamak Dawar, who has seen this, can't discuss it with anybody except for like 15 years later, I'm talking to you about it. I've not even like thought about this, what I saw. मगर मुझे नहीं पता हमने क्या देखा, हम क्या बताएं कि हमने क्या देखा, लेकिन जो भी हमने देखा था वो बिल्कुल वैसा ही था जैसा कि फ़िल्मों में दिखाया जाता है और इट वाज़ अ क्लियर थिंग, इट वाज़ अ वेरी क्लियर स्काई एंड मैं तब से इंतज़ार कर रही हूँ। पता है उसके बाद मैं रोज़ बालकनी पे खड़ी होती थी, दिख जाओ यार, दिख जाओ, कुछ दिखा ही नहीं उसके बाद यार, नहीं दिखाई दिया, दोबारा नहीं दिखाई दिया लेकिन आई फाउंड पीपल हू सॉ द सेम थिंग मे बी एट अ लेटर अर्ली मॉर्निंग yeah. So these, I to believe 100%. I believe what Shamak told me and I believe what their son told me because I would I not believe them. I've seen it with my own eyes and, the proof is in the pudding. And तो मेरी तो बड़ी इच्छा है और इसीलिए they became my friends because still you don't see and talk about aliens. You can't become my friends. It's actually a very literal thing for me. And but I feel that there is a lot happening out there in the skies and it really needs to be revealed. And I really hope more people like us come together, more people like us see something, more people like us can document these things. And Dolores too spoke so much about um, this phenomena at length, but I cannot say for sure because for anything to be proven, it needs to happen repeatedly under a clinical trial or in a controlled group setting or how scientists work at things. So I haven't lost my mind in the woo-woo and the fantasy land. And that is why I am trying to ground my psychic readings and my work with scientific work and with Siddharth Ramakrishnan's research and with the research of Bruce Grayson and other people and scientists who are doing this work, who are into remote viewing and are also into divination and mediumship and all these things, simply because I feel that just because we cannot prove it yet doesn't mean it cannot be proved down the line in the future. And my sister-in-law is a very well-known scientist and she said, you've given me some amazing readings, but scientific community ko main nahi bata sakti that I come to you for readings. I said, if you're a real scientist, you should actually do some experiments there. You should actually try to, look into this deeper.
Siddhi, I love it that you're on a mission here, that you are on a mission to prove all this scientifically. And we love that. We love that. We will finally have some evidence from people like you.
Hopefully, and maybe if not me, then maybe a student in the future, somebody, it's like passing the parcel. It's like lighting up the torch. So that's why I'm teaching it this way. So if not today, then maybe some Gen Z student of mine 20 years hence in the future can catch on to this and, can get something in their hands. And research is on. There's a lot of research on past life. There's a lot of research on when we talk about ascension, I believe that more people should be opening up and talking about these. And let me tell you, in my private sessions, my clients open up about a lot of woo-woo and creepy stuff, which they will not let their neighbors know. Which they will not let. That's what I said. मेरे पास तो lawyers, doctors आके भी बोलते हैं कि मैंने ऐसा देखा है, मैंने ऐसा experience किया है. मेरे मामा जी की डेथ के बाद I sensed him standing behind me and he patted on my back. I heard somebody cry. And I heard his voice. I've had people who have lost their dear and dear ones, sudden deaths, where they were not prepared for the departure. They have come for readings and they have said things which they always tell me, किसी को बताना मत, वो लोग मुझे they will discredit my work, they will discredit my medical degree, they will discredit as my sister-in-law says, they will discredit my science and everything else that I've picked up awards for. But dude, there is something there, but I just can't say this openly. I just can't say this openly. So there are a lot of people who experience, like me and Ehsan, we can't say this openly. But I think after 15 years,
It's in the
Yeah,
open.
we are talking about it.
It's out of the box
I'm
now.
out of the closet.
The cat
I'm
is
out
out
of the
box,
closet.
Prasidhi.
I
It's too
know.
late. You have a license to speak on it. And I mean, your stories are so fascinating. ऐसा लग रहा है बैठ के वो सुनी जाओ. What amazing life experiences you've got to share. And but also asking crystal clear, what's your perspective? Are ETs real or not?
यार देखो, मुझे तो नहीं मिले, मेरी तो बड़ी इच्छा है मिलने की, मैं तो पहले ही बोला। एंड आई एम श्योर देयर इज़ लाइफ। मैं तो खुद छोटी थी और आसमान में देख के अक्सर सोचती थी कि मेरा घर वहाँ है। पर मुझे क्या लगता है हम लोग भी तो ईटीज़ हो सकते हैं, मे बी वी टूक आवर ह्यूमन बॉडी एंड वी केम इन। And in Dolores's work, I've seen a lot of those cases as well. And even with my teachers and the study that we did, when you regress people, they come up with lives on other. In fact, I came up with a life on another planet when my therapist took me to a past life regression. I think we saw that life in 10 minutes. And uske baad I floated out of the body and he saw the clock and he said, Prasidhi still has a 45-minute timeline left in a session with me. So he didn't wake me up. He kept taking me into the other place, the life between life session that we did. And then I saw a life on another planet. So I myself saw my own life on another planet. तो मैं ही वो ईटी हूँ जिसको मैं ढूंढ रही हूँ। अब मुझे तो लगता है कि हम लोग शायद वो लोग हैं जो कहीं और मिले हैं कभी और अब हम यहाँ मिले हैं और मे बी नेक्स्ट लाइफ में हम किसी और प्लैनेट पे मिलेंगे। तो आई थिंक वी आर ट्रैवलिंग सोल्स, वी ट्रैवल अक्रॉस द गैलेक्सी। ईटीज आर नॉट just the grays and just those alien like creatures. It could be us, and we have taken an incarnation on planet Earth now. And that is why we are so drawn to these things because our soul is a wandering, traveling soul. And I feel that we came to Earth School for our master degree, but I'm sure we've done our kindergarten somewhere else and our primary schooling somewhere else. And we came to the most difficult place to earn our PhDs here now, because I think this is a hard planet to be on. Emotions are strong, body is very, very, very materialized and materialistic. Death is seemingly real. But let me tell you that the kind of communication I've received from my loved ones who have passed on, uh, it is amazing, and I don't see there is any the end. My cards don't show me a the end. When I go do past life regressions, I see myself everywhere. 869 lives, they've not all been on Earth. Perhaps some have been on some other different planets and universes. And I woke up and I told my therapist, I told Dr. Rahul, I said, क्या कहानी मस्त बनाई है मैंने, you know. So I said, तुम्हारी चेयर पे आके लोग ऐसी अफलातून वाली कहानियां बनाते रहते हैं. He said, tell me something. Have you seen Star Trek? I said, no. अच्छा, तो हैव यू सीन स्टार वॉर्स? आई सेड अब देखूंगी. आज तक इतना कोई ज़्यादा शौक नहीं था, नहीं देखी है मैंने. क्यों? तो ही सेड कि वेल then this is definitely coming from you. Because had you seen a movie or something, maybe it's playing in your head like a fantasy or what you saw in a film. But since you haven't seen, since you have zero information about this Prasiddhi, since you are a complete dud in dummy in this field of knowing about anything beyond the body, let me tell you that, darling, you're just scratching the surface. So I said, how can I go dig deeper? And he said that you need to read these books, you need to read that, you need to study that. And I actually followed through. And the classrooms that I saw on the other side when we depart from Earth, these are the same stories that I saw in the Dolores Cannon's client stories as well, the classrooms on the other side, the things that we go through. Our learning continues on the other side. And then there was a message from my guides before my doctor woke me up. He said, why is Prasiddhi seeing all this? Why is she being brought to me? Why is she, having this, um, her own personal disclosure? Why? So the message from the guides was that she needs to know that when she leaves the body this time, she's not going to come back, but she's going to teach on the other side. So I'm probably preparing to teach on the other side, and I've now started teaching on this side, and maybe I'll get.
And the legacy will continue.
Yeah, so I think there are multiple dimensions, multiple planets, multiple places. एक जगह से तो मैं खुद आई हुई हूँ, तो मैं ही alien हूँ.
That is such another fascinating experience that you've shared with us. And while you're still on this plane, can we request you to use your abilities? And this is one segment our audience really loves and requests. Could you do a intuitive reading for Nanki or me, or for the collectors? Whatever calls to you.
देखो हाँ, कलेक्टिव रीडिंग जिसके बारे में मैंने अभी कल परसों ही रील डाली थी इंस्टाग्राम पे कि कितनी बोगस होती है।
या जो सारे डालते हैं उनके हिसाब से तो अब तक हमारे $1 million कहाँ पे हैं? मतलब वो रोज आ रहे हैं, कहाँ पे हैं?
A rich man will find you, he will spend money on you, he will open a company for you, he will love you the most. ये रील तो मतलब पिछले 10 दिनों से मेरे उस पे फीड
शायद सब चैट जीपीटी से वो टेलीप्रॉम्प्ट कर करके वो सारे इकट्ठे बोली जा रहे हैं, वो कलेक्टिव रीडिंग कर रहे हैं।
So I think let's read about give me a question, either of you, and let's do a small prediction, and then maybe you can come back and look at our recording and see if it came true for you. So because my work is Prasiddhi predicts. I love to predict. So let's predict.
Okay, so we already have the question in our mind. What does either of our guides want to know us about Suit Sisters or our podcast, or something that we need to know?
That's a good question. So let me ask a question. That why did you guys actually start doing this podcast at all, and where is this taking you?
Interesting.
Okay, and so why did you guys start? That's my first question. So I'm going to draw a spread for that first, and the second read would be where is it taking you? Okay, so this is a collective reading for the collective of the two sisters.
We are 1 unit from now.
Okay, why did you guys start? होगा तुम्हारे सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में ये काम सारी वकालत छोड़ के ये क्या कर रहे हो बेटा?
काला कौन छोड़ दिया?
हमारी बेटी का दिमाग खराब हो गया है, एलियंस से बात कर रही है, वकालत छोड़ के ये सब पता नहीं
मिस्टर पता नहीं क्या कर रही है।
व्हाई डिड यू बोथ स्टार्ट दिस? क्या जरूरत पड़ गई थी ये सब करने की? Oh my God, you guys you have a male guide. You have a male guide. There are 2 men cards that are landed here because I was talking about guides and getting messages. And there's another guide. This is a change in direction for both of your careers. This is actually, if you ground this into real life, and this is obviously a communication coming from two guides. Okay, so one each for both of you. अब इनका नाम क्या है इन गाइड्स का तुम पूछ लेना मेडिटेशन में जाके when you write messages. But I really feel that this is a long-term career path shift for both of you. You guys, this is your job.
फाइनली इसमें हमारी जॉब मिल गई, इसमें जहाँ से हमें नहीं निकलना जाएगा।
This is what you were supposed to do. And this is what will bring you guys recognition and stability and long-term work. This is a career path that is opened for you guys. This is what they want you to do. This is what you were here to do. And whatever happened in your life before, this is actually a solid, real, grounded work path for both of you, which you guys need to monetize and take it forward and grow and actually show your face to the world, because you're actually bringing in a lot of messengers. You're going to be meeting a lot of people like me who will bring these messages on your platform and, make it easy for other people's journey, because a child always brings ease. This is a new career for both of you. This is like its nascent stage. This is a baby right now. This is like a little baby. You guys are just still changing diapers off on a daily basis. This is a baby career, but this is something you guys will do long term. You guys are supposed to do this. This is your actual work. This is what you are here for. And I think you guys will both do justice to this work so well.
Thank you so much. Like we have goosebumps. मेरे को बस आस नहीं यार रही थी. Had to swallow my tear. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much that you took out so much time and you came to our channel and इतना अच्छा आपने हमारे साथ बातें की. जैसे हम आपके साथ पूरा दिन बात कर सकते हैं. इसके साथ go on forever. Then we are going to let you go now, but with a small question that we ask each guest before we wrap up the episode. What, according to you, is the purpose of life?
Love. It's love. It's always love. Only love is real, as Dr. Brian Weiss said in his second book on the work. Yeah, it's all about love, or the lack of it sometimes, or the lack of it. But yeah, it's all about love.
Thank you. I was
Money also, yeah. It can be love of money. It can be love of anything else. It can be love of the souls and our soulmates and our people who we love so much. We come back to earth, like the woman with the twins. Kids came back for love, and uh, and I do this work with a lot of love too. It's always love. And I also love the money that I make as a result. That is for sure. So it's all about love. It's all about the purest energy.
Thank you so much, Prasiddhi, for your insights and all the knowledge that you've brought onto the table today. Where can our audience find the amazing work that you do? Where can an audience find you?
They can look at me on Instagram. My page is called Prasiddhi Predicts. I predict for a living. And or www.prasiddhipredicts.com. I'll give you the links. You can sort of put it on the channel for people can, or they just Google me. I'm famous, guys. Just Google me. Just go to who is Prasiddhi Predicts or Prasiddhi Mishra. Who is Prasiddhi Mishra? Just Google and okay. Maybe somebody told me there was this one person who I was renting my other house to. And he's like, मैम आप बड़े बिजी रहते हो, घर दिखाने का टाइम ही नहीं है आपके पास, मतलब जब देखो तब आप कहते हो मैं सेशन में हूँ, मैं क्लाइंट के साथ हूँ, क्या है, आप करते क्या हो, मैं इतना बड़ा बिजनेसमैन हूँ और मैं इतना रिच हूँ और मैं ये मैं वो हूँ और आप तो कुछ ज्यादा ही चीफ मिनिस्टर से भी ज्यादा फेमस लग रहे हो. He was sort of trying to, I don't know, pull my leg or trying to be friendly. I don't know. So what is it that you do? I said, just Google it. Just Google it. Just Google.
I love that boss energy.
That sounds so arrogant.
No, Prasiddhi, that's like such, but actually, boss pitch energy. We're going to use that in the future.
Yes. Yes. I mean, yes. I mean, I know I'm not Shah Rukh Khan, but just Google it.
No, but you're Prasiddhi Predicts.
Yes. Yes. And yesterday, and actually, I don't know that I'm famous, but clients come and they tell me, they recognize me on airports. I said, ये ज़्यादा हो रहा है. ये प्रभु है क्या हो रहा है. So मुझे लगता है कि पापा ने मेरा नाम प्रसिद्धि रखा था तो कुछ सोच कर ही रखा था. और yeah, like how many people have you met जिनका नाम प्रसिद्धि? मेरे जीवन का पर्पस है प्रसिद्ध होना. और तो मुझे लगता है कि I think you guys can find me. Just type Prasiddhi and just look for me and just pukaro my name and I will appear.
Thank you so much, Prasiddhi. This has been so heartwarming. And until next time, this is Soothe Sisters signing off. Goodbye. Stay soothed.